Another game and another 3 points for Newcastle United, this time away at Everton, which is a ground that we're not always getting amazing results at in the past. And so, especially after last season, where we kind of gifted them a win, it was so nice to go there today and sort of take a bit of revenge on them and really get a big result against them that I feel like it's been coming for a long time against Everton. So it's a really satisfying 4-1 win. It could have been 5-1. Fabian Schär had a really nice goal disallowed at the end, but we can't complain with what we've seen tonight. It was a tough match, though. Let's make no mistake about it. The first half, in particular, we weren't that good. Like I thought, our passing was really, really sloppy, and we just couldn't get anything going. We were literally 2 or 3 passes, and then it was like we were giving Everton the ball all the time. Luckily for us, Everton weren't particularly great up front, so we kind of limited them to long-range shots, half chances really at best. And thankfully, they weren't better because I think we could have been punished by a better team. So that was pleasing. And then, of course, we did take the lead in the first half. Callum Wilson popping up with a little real striker's finish, really, kind of like he just poked the ball in, nicked a goal basically, and it just gave us something to build on. Got to half time, and then, of course, the second half, you come out hoping that there's going to be a bit of a change. There was a bit of a change. We were a little bit better. We were passing it a little bit better and moving it a little bit more freely, but it still wasn't great, and Everton were, to be fair to them, actually making it quite difficult for us. And Calvert-Lewin, at one point in the second half, had a 5-minute spell where he looked like he might actually score, and he had 2 or 3 chances. Again, not amazing chances, but good enough to kind of worry you. But we did hang on at that point, and then the game really then just changed about the 70-minute mark. We just clicked into gear, and I think part of the reason was Everton at that point had worked so hard that they tired themselves out. And as we know, Eddie Howe's team, Eddie Howe's methods has us as one of the fittest teams in the league, and we can kind of go toe-to-toe with anyone for 90 plus minutes. And that's exactly what happened tonight. We just basically saw it through until Everton got knackered, and then Howe sent on substitutes, which kind of made a big difference. Obviously, Target had started the game. Didn't, to be fair to him, it's you can't criticise him too much because he's not played a lot of football. But in my opinion, we did miss Byrne in that left back position, which is a controversial subject, I guess. But we can't argue with the fact Byrne's had a good season in left back. But that's sort of made us more solid again. But really, the big change was Murphy coming on and Isak as well. And you know, Murphy scored. Isak, the 4th goal. If you've not seen it, go and watch Isak's run for the 4th goal. He didn't score the goal, but I mean, he did everything to make the goal. And Murphy obviously tapped it in. It's just brilliant. And it was just so satisfying to see. Basically, Goodison Park was completely empty almost by the end of Everton fans. And after all the kind of pre-match thing about, you know, with all the crowd meeting the team and them saying it on social media that it was their cup final, it was just really good to go there and shut them up. It was really nice when that sort of thing happens, and it's the sort of thing where we haven't always been on the right end of over the years, so it's nice that it's just a good feeling that we are tonight. But yeah, just brilliant really. Like I say, Schär had a goal disallowed as well for offside in the build-up, which was unfortunate because it was just a brilliant finish. So it's just a really good night, and to score 4 goals away from home in the Premier League is not an easy thing to do. It doesn't matter who you play in, even if it's a team in the bottom 3. Like, to do that is amazing. And we've scored 10 goals in 2 games this week. That is phenomenal. Like, I've been saying all season, like, under Howe, we've built this success on solid defence, but Howe has now managed to find goals in the team. And I know we went through that patch earlier in the season where we struggled to score, but that is well and truly over now. And I don't think anyone would want to face us right now. We are, apart from Man City, you know, us and Man City are the 2 teams I don't think you'd want to face right now, and maybe Villa as well. They're the 3 teams just playing really, really well right now. I'm going to do some videos about our running later on during this week and next week, maybe after the game at the weekend, and just talk about where we're at and how that's going. But a massive 3 points tonight, and I'm just so happy. Yeah, big game. It was a tough test. We came through it with flying colours, and you can't say any more than that. Bring on Sunday.